Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another off-schedule recording of Subnautica. As you can see, I haven't changed anything since you last watched, assuming you watched the last one, in which case, if you didn't, I definitely have changed shitloads of stuff since you last watched. Watched. What, missing letters off the end of words now. Look at the beautiful stalkers. Look at the way they twist and turn in the water, looking for fishes. Looking for fishies, looking for fish. Let's pop these flares in here. Where's the flare I was carrying? Huh. Oh, let's get that out of there. There we go. Go in the cupboard along with the fish eggs and the floaters and that bit of mushroom. Do I want to get anything else in there, or should I keep what I've got on me? We've got 200% charged batteries. Probably a good idea to keep hold of them. It's also probably a good idea to put the titanium in the titanium locker, which apparently isn't that one anymore. It's this one. There we go. Or do I want to go outside? Let's just check the habitat builder and see what we can build in terms of base pieces. What's expensive, what's not. Windows, can afford windows. We can afford T compartments, L compartments. An X compartment seems like fun, although we've already got one, haven't we? I mean, what we could do is build... I feel like really we want a room, an actual room, before we start expanding the base too much. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, we've got all of our exterior modules. Ooh! Ooh! That's available now, apparently. We need a room to put an aquarium in, that's for sure. The medical kit fabricator is damned expensive. We won't be building that anytime soon. But the radio... Now, where do we build a radio? That makes sense, doesn't it? I'll take some titanium and copper ore out of the cupboard. Oh. Or will I? I'll take some titanium out, but not copper. Any copper in here? Nope. In here? Nope. It's not going to be in there, is it? Oh, well. Looks like I've got to look for... No! What are you doing, Scoundrel? Please, stop. Right, let's go look for some copper. Probably makes sense to equip the old Sea Glide. One. Oh, wait, there might be copper here. No. That's the titanium box. Why would there be any in there? And... Oh. There we go. Right, now let's have an explore. 2. There we go. Key press 2. Don't need that. Could probably do with a... Hang on. Excuse me. Grab it. There we go. That was a little bit harder than it should have been. How come that's still coming up as unscanned? I'm fairly certain we scanned a hoverfish this session. Ooh, nice.
30 seconds.
Up we go. Speedy, speedy. Is that a fish? Is that a bloody stalker trying to eat me? At least I abandoned the send-off that used to address the YouTubers last Saturday, if you know what I mean. Yes. Yes, I mean, that wasn't the best ending for a video, but, you know, I think as a novelty every now and again, it might work. Oh, hello, look, we've got some stuff to scan here. Anything in there? It's probably the Sea Glide parts, isn't it? Nothing's coming up. Then again, I don't have the scanner on my hotbar, do I? Anyway, enough of that. Let's look through this grass. Oh, hang on. I think I saw a node. Did I see a node? Yes, I saw a node. Oh, and it's silver. Nice. What was it we wanted to build with silver? It was an enhanced oxygen tank. That was the job. Okay, well, at least we know we can build that now. But copper's really the order of the day. Are you really not going to be picked up like that? Come on. Don't make me spam this key. There we go. Click spam. Friendo? Yeah, friendo. Right, let's go back up to the surface again. Bit of fresh air. Lovely fresh air. Back down again. Oh wait, there's a brain coral down here. I could have just sat there and got myself some air. Oh. There we go. Who doesn't love bladderfish? Not only do they provide fresh water, they also give you an opportunity for all sorts of urine jokes. Not that I would be so crass as to do that. No. I avoid the pee-pee jokes when I can. I mean, obviously, sometimes I can't avoid them. Just through sheer immaturity. Here we go, some more... What? Salt. Don't really need salt at the moment. I'm not sure what the end game use of it is. Hello, that's definitely scannable. So tab. Where's my... There it is.
30 seconds.
No, why would you expect me to use that? Why would I want to use one of those hoverfishy things? Mobile vehicle bay. Oh, we've got 2 of those. Right, come on, surface. I've actually got that flotation sponge thing, haven't I, as well? I could use that. Right, we're out. Now I've got the silver. Actually, let's head back to base. Oh. Ah, I'm spotting a weakness in using the base. I've got no markers on it. There it is, there it is. At least it's not too hard to find. It's close enough to the initial base that we can actually find it relatively easily. Right. In we go. Right, so, fabricator, personal, tools, that's not what I want. We want one of those. Standard O2 tank, 2 glass, 4 titanium, silver ore. I think we can manage that. Let's put the salt deposits away. I want the silver. 2 titanium, a glass, and the O2 tank, which I have equipped. Okay, let's see if that works. Yes, it will work. Look, no, different. Okay. Oh, I need another glass and 2 more titanium. Obviously paying attention when I looked at the ingredients. 1, 2, oh, for goodness sake. 2, and another glass. What can I put in there for that? Fire extinguisher. That should let us build the advanced oxygen tank. Okay. Apparently the game is very finicky about wanting you to take it out of your hotbar. Great. So those can go in there. Ooh. Oh, I could have done that, couldn't I? Could have made those into thingamajiggles. There we go. Let's make the titanium while we got the mine to do it. There we go. Okay, you have to build... The internet is being iffy. So if you said build pipes and a floating air pump to explore deeper, I don't find it worthwhile rather than search for sea moth. You have to build so many pipes, and until you have rebreather, you can't really go deep anyway. Ah, I see. Well, I think it might be worth me putting in a cave network at least, just to, you know, get a pipe into some caves nearby if there are any, just because caves are kind of hard to get out. And I have actually put the oh, for a second I thought these little things were following my mouse, and then I realised nope, that was just a coincidence. We've already got a sea glide. Let's make some water, because that seems to run out pretty rapidly. Thank you. Don't need to cook anything. Don't do that, Scoundrel. Come on. Right. Need to drop anything off? What can I make with that? That's lubricant, right? These actually go off, so it makes sense to use them now. Come on. There we go. Make... Ooh, silicon rubber or lubricant. Let's make one of each. We've got 2 creepvine clusters. We may as well go all out and make the bits we want. Has that made anything else available? What's this new equipment then? The rebreather. We need a wiring kit and some fibre mesh. Well, we've got fibre mesh. What's the requirements for a wiring kit? It's just 2 silver ore. Well, we could probably pick up 2 silver ore around here, couldn't we? Let's break out the old... Oh, it's getting dark. Of course it's getting dark. Right, let's head down here. See if it yields us any... Did I miss a nodule there? I don't think I missed a nodule. See if it yields us any sweet, sweet gold and silver. Glod and sliver. Is it just me, or is it slightly more difficult to pick stuff up while you're using this? It might just be the speed at which I'm moving around, but it feels like my clicks are less effective. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, it's scannable. Number 4. No, that's the builder. Number 1 is the scanner. Scanner number 1! Oh, we can build a mobile vehicle bay. Right, no point going back just yet. Let's try and get our silver. I forget why I want silver, but I know it's what we want, so let's do it. Salt. A lot of salt and quartz, but not a lot in the way of... Ah, now, the red, this isn't where it grows, is it? We want gold and silver, which is only amongst the grass. Unless the spawns have changed since I last played in early access. I'm sure we'll find out. Oh, this extended oxygen is much better than I hoped for. Hard to see what's going on. Even when you can't see what's happening, though, this game is still pretty bloody gorgeous, isn't it? So pretty. So beautiful. Right, I'm going to end up with a ridiculous quantity of salt that I've got no practical application for. Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa!
30 seconds.
There you go, Storky. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, give me my hoverfish back, thank you. Storky's run off. Should probably head up to the surface, shouldn't I? Otherwise I'm going to suffocate. 11. No, 9. It just skipped 11 and 10 entirely. Don't know what that was all about. Okay. Full oxygen? Yes. So, back down to the Benthic zone. Get out of my face, you bastard. Here, have your poxy fish. How do you like it? Fishy fishy?
Seek fluid intake.
For real?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Did I accidentally eat a nutrient block there? I think I did. Okay, let's get back to the sea glide and examine our surroundings. Is that a... No, it's just a gap between the creep vine and the floor. I'm definitely getting myself disoriented here. I should probably go up a little bit and try and get a little bit of altitude. Or indeed, just wait for the goddamn sun to come up, and then that'll make exploring that much easier. Oh, there's the base again. We haven't gone that far, have we? Alright, Benthic boy, settle down. There's your fishy, 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 leave you be. That's right, Stalker. Holy shit. That's a lot of salvage. It's not some silly thing I'm doing getting the fish out. That is what's stopping them attacking me, isn't it? Waving the fish in their face. Go away. Oh, let's have a bit of brain coral. Ah. The fish has gone from my hotbar. Okay, that's a slight worry. Back to base. Back to base. Panic time. Health is low. Health is low. There's the base. Got some medkits in there. We should be fine. Phew. Okay. Oh man. I shouldn't have put that air pump. It's like living inside a giant McDonald's cup. With just a couple of bits of dregs left in the bottom. Ooh. What does a power... No, we'll leave that for now. Right, so what do we need? Lubricant, titanium, ingot and power cell. Well, actually, I think we're well within the capability of building that. Let's go power cell. Even though that's all of our copper now invested in that. We've got lubricant, almost certainly. Yeah, and a titanium ingot, which I could probably do with the titanium I'm carrying, right? Yeah, boy. Look at this. Talk about getting advanced. Yeah! Mobile vehicle bay. Lovely. Oh, taking a while to build. Oh, lovely, lovely. I can smell progress. Sweet, sweet progress. Let's see if we've got anything we need to dump off. That's empty. That's not where we keep stuff, though, is it? Let's, actually, I've still got some titanium to make. Let's not carry around those massive lumps of salvage. Cool. Okay. There's that. Let's go into here. All the quartz can go in there. All the sea salt, titanium. Actually, no. Apparently not. Right, those can come out. That can come out. That can come out. This doesn't feel like it should go in there. That's not an ore. We'll take the glass out because that's been processed, and we're going to put unprocessed stuff in this container. Or at least that is the theory. Salt. Table coral, technically unprocessed, even though I'd call that a natural resource instead. And put it in this one. But there you go. What can you do? What do I need fibre mesh for? Silicon rubber, glass, 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 glass. Cave sulfur. Okay, we're not carrying too much now. I think that'll do. What did I need that mesh for? What was I collecting the wiring kit for as well? There was a wiring kit. The rebreather. Wiring kit, fibre mesh. And so the wiring kit requires what now? 2 silver ore. That was why we were out and about looking for silver, wasn't it? Okay. Okay. Exit base. Let's head back up here. Hang on a minute, Governor. I don't want to release the vehicle bay here. I know how the vehicle bay works. It's the place you use to build vehicles. And if I build a Cyclops here, it's going to hit the bottom. No doubt about it. So let's not do that. Let's head up here and see if we can get another med kit out of our little crash pod. And we should probably answer that little message that's been flashing away for ages, shouldn't we, as well? Let's cook something and eat it. Peeper, please. Peeper, please. Okay. Here we go. We're going to open up here. Have a little nosh. Scrummy, scrummy in my tummy. Medikit. Thank you. I should probably use it straight off. There we go. That's nice. And then... Now can I deconstruct? Not using that, you can't, mate. There we go. No, you can't deconstruct the original stuff.
This is Life Pod 6.
Uh-huh.
I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached.
Oh.
We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Okay,
Signal
6.
coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
To data bank. Man, the people who made this just must have had an epiphany the moment they thought, rather than recording lots of dialogue, let's use text-to-speech, seeing as it's a computer that you'll be talking to. And it works. It works so well. I'm shocked it doesn't happen more often, to be honest. You'd think that people would use text-to-speech for, like, large, bulk audio more often, but no. Not at all. I know you can get more, you know... I don't know, what's the word? Pathos? Not pathos. More human emotion and more range from a human voice, but still, I mean, just like retcon it all into being robots. It works. It works in my book anyway. Ah, here we go. Look at this. Is it silver? I don't think it was. It was titanium, wasn't it? Am I being stalked by a stalker? Oh yeah, I want to look for somewhere to put my vehicle thing, didn't I? You know what? I think somewhere around here might be optimal. Just off the edge of the cliff, so that whatever I build can actually have some depth around it. That might be nice. Or actually here, just over my base. Why am I being silly? Let's just build it over the base. It makes much more sense. Do I release it here, or do I have to go to the surface? Fuck it, let's try releasing it here. There we go. Bang! Right. Let's climb on board. See what we can make. Okay, vehicles please. Seamoth. Oh. What a fat lot of good building this was. Complete waste of time. Ah dear. I'm pretty sure to get Seamoth parts we're going to have to get closer to the Aurora, aren't we? Maybe it is time to start exploring a bit more aggressively. Time to head out and move in wider circles. But then again, I just want a little bit more silver and we'll be good. You must be kidding. It is not night already. Good grief. Okay. Let's go in here for a minute and think about what we're doing, which is mainly failing to keep up with the demands of the materials we need. Why do I keep getting this plus sign every time? You know what? It's night time. It's time to look at some databank stuff. Should we have a little look? What have we got? We've got voice log, databank, and blueprints. Fibre mesh, lubricant, yeah. Bleach. How does one make bleach? Salt and coral tube samples. Ah, there we go. And I suppose that makes disinfected water. 12 ounce, 60 ounce. Microorganism free. I don't know what it means, but that must be good, right? Bladderfish, cured peeper, high capacity, there's the rebreather. Thermometer, that might be handy, it needs a computer chip. Pathfinder tool, I should be using this more often, to be honest. I've got it in my hands and I'm just not laying it out. The problem is only being able to hold one thing at the hand at a time. If I could hold like one thing in my right hand and one in my left, it would be good, because the torch and the scanner would be a good combo, the Pathfinder and the Sea Glider would be a combo, but perhaps the game is implying that the futuristic analyzer technology you crashed with is damaged. Maybe that could explain calling your character's cranial damage as the optimal outcome as well. It does make sense. It does seem a bit odd that they would describe that as optimal, but there you go. Ingredients unknown. Okay, so we need to find all those bits. While it's night time, let's have a little reedy poo of what's going on. Let's have a look at the advanced theories. Alien eggs. Evidence suggests that a substantial number, if not all of the local species, reproduce through egg-laying. Eggs can be found resting on the seafloor, buried beneath detritus, or even wedged into the cracks in the rock. Different species likely favour different biomes as their nesting grounds. Eggs discovered in the wild are in some form of natural stasis, likely awaiting ideal conditions in which to hatch, or the delivery of some vital enzyme which will kickstart the process. It is impossible to calculate the species of the egg from the exterior. However, it may be possible to stimulate a hatching response if an egg is relocated to a suitable alien containment unit. Ah, you mean a fish tank. Hello Osmo, welcome back. Specimen with infections. Symptoms inhibited. Scans indicate this infected organism has recently come into contact with a unique enzyme which has counteracted the most debilitating symptoms of its infection. Skin blistering has rapidly receded and been replaced with healthy tissue. Altered genetic material has been replaced with original DNA from remaining healthy cells. Behavior normal. The bacteria is still present in the bloodstream but is currently dormant. Assessment: investigate enzyme origin. I get the feeling that I've got that a little earlier than I'm supposed to, because I know what it means, and I know where it's from, but I've not done any of that plotline. In fact, done no plot lines yet. Also, in the intro, you get hit in the head by a metal plate. In that scenario, a mere concussion is the most optimal scenario. Osmo, that is a very pertinent observation. However, I'm not so sure I'm willing to grant the computer that much situational awareness. Did it see? Has it got a camera inside the pod? Who knows? Who knows? But whatever. There's certainly leeway for interpretation. Specimen with symptoms of infection. This organism is displaying signs of a bacterial infection. Bright green blisters are forming networks around the infection sites. Pathology suggests a waterborne bacterium capable of penetrating the body through the skin and respiratory system. Underlying indications of genetic mutation and aggressive behavior. The bacterium itself is unlike any so far recorded in human exploration. Warning: may be contagious. Avoid. Do not under any circumstances consume the flesh. Oh. Shit. No, we're normal. It's all good. Stop panicking, Scoundrel. You complete fool. Right, let's take a look at the blueprints. Equipment first. Air pumps. Air pumps can be used to pipe breathable air to a remote location. The base-attached pump can be built at a compatible habitat and will source oxygen directly from the habitat's oxygen generator. The floating air pump must have access to breathable air and be floating on the water's surface. Pumps must be connected to a pipe chain to function. Nice. The handheld scanner. The essential science and survival tool. Let's try again. The essential science and survival tool, the scanner can be used to add new blueprints to memory and analyze unknown entities. It emits electromagnetic radiation in the specified direction, which is reflected by the environment and then analyzed to determine the physical makeup of the targeted object. It has 4 primary functions. Blueprint acquisition. Record the physical parameters of scanned technologies to add their blueprints to the PDA databank. These blueprints may then be constructed at the appropriate fabricator. The scanner is also equipped to break down damaged and otherwise useless devices into their base metals for salvage purposes. Organism analysis. The scanner will attempt to match scanned organisms against the onboard database. If no match is found, then the species will be assigned an easy-to-remember name, and a new databank entry will be created. Your PDA's AI will also attempt to synthesize theories on behavioral tendencies and evolutionary origins where possible, as well as deliver assessments on how to best approach them. Hang on a minute. Sun's up. Sun's up. Need some water. Have I got... We've got no water. We've got to find ourselves some... Nope, cook ourselves some fish. That makes sense. Let's have a boomerang. Ba-ba-ba-boomer, ba-ba-ba-boomer, boomerang. Oh man, I hope our ship isn't HAL. Or our AI isn't HAL. That would be worrying.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Still only got 24. We're going to have to go out there and have a little hunt down for the old doodly boodlies. Now, I really want some copper. Copper, silver, and bladderfish. That's my current shopping list. I'm not having much luck down here looking for stuff, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up here where I know copper and such respawns. We're not going to get attacked by snaggletooth git boys. Is that a hole? That's a friggin' hole. That's an explodey boy. There's an explodey boy egg, in my opinion. Okay, maybe we grab that one. That one's scanning. Okay, let's scan the boomerang. Apparently, I have yet to scan boomerangs, which I find highly unlikely. I thought I did a very good scanning session. Come on, Boomer. There you go. Right. If we sit here for a second, it will get us some nice oxygen. Hello, Astro Foxy. Welcome back. Not seen you for a little while. How's it going? Everything tickety-boo, I hope? Come on. Give me some oxygen. There we go. Ah, sweet, sweet O2. Oh, and now we need H2O. Okay. Ah, can I scan this? I think that's actually the C pod thing, wasn't it? Yeah, there's bugger all in there now. Let's find our... Oh, that'll do. There we go. Come on. There's got to be some copper knocking around somewhere. We were finding loads of it earlier and suddenly it's all vanished. This looks like a candidate for the kind of place we might find it. There we go. Copper. Bang. Now, what did I want? Was that just for batteries? Or was there an ulterior purpose for finding copper? I forget now. Silver's the other thing we want, but let's get enough copper to feel like we're not going to run out of it immediately. Ah, this is nice. Finding all these very slightly hidden nodules to crack open. I like saying the word nodule. 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 It's almost as good as culvert. There appears to be a nodule on my culvert. Shit. Bladderfish. Oh god, I want to explore this hole though. Let's do a little bit of hole exploring. Oh. Dark. No, screw you! Wow. The swim straight through the enemy gambit paid off. Highly unusual. Right, come on. Bladderfish! Bladder, 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 bladderfish. 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 Bladder, 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 bladderfish. Oh, bladderfish. Oh, bladderfish. Oh, that whistle was terribly off. Didn't work at all. Let's try one more time. It's weird. When I'm on stream, I really have trouble whistling. But any other time, I'm an absolutely unstoppable whistler. You wouldn't believe the notes and rhythms I can produce. But for some reason, when I'm concentrating on playing a computer game, my ability to whistle just wanes. I'm a man of a waning whistle. Right, let's head down here. Still got 30% of our power left on the old swimmeroonie. Should probably turn the torch off. That's almost certainly using the thing. Copper wire, that was it. I wanted copper wire. Did you scan the seed pods on the creep vines? Osmo, I did not know they counted as a different object. I'll do that. But first, I think we all know what's got to be done. Cooking. Water. I am seeking fluid intake. What do you think it is? This. What do you think I'm doing? Turning bladderfish into dreams? No, water. There we go. Nice. Is the bleached water better? Because I think... bleach. I need to make bleach. I don't know how to make bleach. Okay. Fair enough. Although... Quick look here. Copper wire. Lovely. Is bleach in here as a thing? Ah, that was... No, that wasn't it. No. Silver's what I needed for that, wasn't it? Oh, bleach, there we go. Salt and tube coral. Oh, we can definitely make some of that. That's going to be easy peasy. Right, before I suddenly die of thirst.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We'll deal with the thirst situation, and then we'll turn the rest of our bladderfish into sweet, sweet water. I can drink water, sweet, sweet water. There we go, let's get that made. Most of the sound effects in this game are pretty relaxing, aren't they? Actually, it's probably... I know enough about contemporary computer game events. It's probably not a great idea to go waffling on and waxing lyrical about the sounds in this game. We'll just let that slide. Just let it slide. It gives plus 30 per bottle to the plus 20 normal water, and you get 2 per 1 bleach. That's pretty good, actually. Let's go get some table coral. It's not like we don't have a heap of salt, is it? What have I done? There we go. Okay, none of that showed up for you guys, but I clicked off the screen, and Subnautica completely vanished for me. Right, is it tube coral? Is this the one where is this how I get all my samples? Here we go. There we go, nice. Give me more bleach. Inventory full. Okay, let's head down to where the actual salt is stored. Where's my base? There's my base. Looking very blue. Very blue in the deep, deep ocean. Oh, and speaking of things being very blue in the deep, deep ocean, which is not actually a relevant thing to say, it's the end of the YouTube video recording. It's been half an hour. Thank you very much for watching, YouTubers. It's been a pleasure, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye.